Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be discussing tips on buying your first property in South Africa because it's a very exciting journey. It can also be very stressful, and some people don't know exactly what steps to take. So, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you guys today. So, let's get started. So, tip number one, or step number one, save up for a deposit, guys. This is very important because you need to put some money up front when you're going to buy a house, firstly, and it's also gonna help you get a chance at getting a loan in the bank. So I would suggest is saving a 10% to 20% tip. The more the better. The more the better because you get lower bond repayments you get lower bond repayments, and you don't need to put it up all front. You don't need to put it up all at once because it is sometimes a huge amount. But you can start by saving up small and saving something small towards putting something small every single month in high yield saving account. And once you get that, you can go ahead and put the deposit down on your dream property. Tip number two, check your credit score. Because having a credit history is important in South Africa, especially when making big purchases such as a house or a car, whatever. Because it's what the bank uses to validate that you'll be able to keep up with the payments of the house and pay them back their money. So you need to have a credit score of about 650 points, and you can check your credit score on sites like ClearScore and Experian as well. Okay, and now for tip number three. So number three is to get a pre-approval. You can either get this from the bank or from the bond originator. And basically what a pre-approval is a pre-qualification determining on, it shows you which type of house you can afford and the price range that you can afford. So this is very important so you don't go and overspend and not be able to pay off the house and eventually lead to foreclosure and bank repossessing the property and stuff like that. So the way you can get your pre-approval is by going to a bank to get the pre-approval from them, or you can go to a bond originator, or you can ask a real estate agent to help you, as they should have a bond originator on their team as well. So you can do that, and this also helps you set a clear budget on how much you can budget for your property. Because take note that you don't need to pay the bond, but you also need to pay the bond every single month and other factors such as your taxes, water and rates, and all of those stuff, which we'll get in another separate video because it's a lot for this video. But yeah, so you get your pre-approval. Okay. Tip number four is where the fun begins, and that is house hunting. So this, you can go to your real estate agents, look at your different properties within your price range, not to waste your time or their time, and not to sell yourself dreams that you cannot afford. So yeah, so work within that. You can also check online portals such as Private Property, Property 24, sometimes Facebook Marketplace, but I don't know about that too much. But yeah, you can check all of those places and you can go around, have a look. Also, it's useful to take a second person with you, just so you can have a second eyes on the property. Just in case you miss something, they can be able to spot it out for you. And yeah, and don't rush this process because it is a big purchase that you're making. And if you rush it, you might buy something that you might end up regretting a few months down the line, and it will just cost a whole lot of money to sell it or renovate it or those type of stuff like that. So don't rush the process. Take your time and enjoy the process. The five will be to make an offer. So once you see the property that you like and that you love, and it's a dream property that you can afford, you go ahead with your agent and you guys come up with a fair yet competitive offer to give to the home buyer. And if they agree, yeah, one step closer to getting your dream home. So make a reasonable but fair offer that will make everyone happy, both you, the buyer, and the agent as well. Tip number 6 will be to go back and finalize your home loan with the bank that we said in step number 3. So once you find your dream property, you make an offer, you go to the bank as well and you inform them. You give them all the necessary documents that you need, like your FICA documents and all of those paperwork that you need to give the bank in order to, excuse me, in order to approve your home loan. And once you approve the home loan, you're closer to becoming a homeowner. Number 7 is the legal work and the legal paperwork. And this can take time, it can take a few weeks to 2 to 3 months. So just expect that, and also expect additional costs such as transfer costs and attorney fees. So make sure you put that into your budget, as many people do not account for that when they are planning on buying that dream home. So make sure you do put that into calculation. And yeah, this can take 2 to 3 months to transfer property ownership from one person's name to the other person. And make sure you work with a good lawyer on this. Mostly it's the seller's lawyers who handle all of this stuff, but just make sure it's a good lawyer and everything's professional and they have a good reputation, so not to get scammed and all of those things. And step number 8, the final step, you have your own property, you have your own dream house, and yeah, you're finally a homeowner. Congratulations, you get the keys to your property and you can start decorating as you wish, do whatever you wish, because now you're a homeowner. So that's all I have for you guys today. That is the 8 tips on that I can give you on how to buy your first property. To buy your first property as a South African in South Africa. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and you can comment down on the comments other tips that you would like me to share with you. Ask whatever questions you want answers to, and I'll be sure to make videos on that as well. And you can also like and subscribe for more videos and turn on your notifications, because I will be taking this very seriously now and try uploading twice a month. So yeah, so thanks so much for watching and see you on the next one.